All right. Call Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah Quadash, double honors, Pastor Elders, Great Millstone, rule and teach well. Start with Elder Pastor on down. Peace and salutation, all y'all can four corners of peace, teach Yahushua in the gospel. And I'm Yaquad from YSO, Yahushua Sanctified Ones, coming back to you with another lesson. Just a quick hitter. I'm just got one quick scripture, and then I'm gonna let the video speak for itself. I'm just gonna start this off here. Hey, we coming into a heavy time. Hey man, this time is just heavy, you know. And hey, gotta get ready, gotta be ready, you know. Stay prayed up, prayer without ceasing. Slacking. Brothers, prayer without ceasing. You know what I mean? Continue to pray, man. Pray for the salvation of the 144,000, the elect men, women, and children. All right. Pray that the Lord keep us in this time. You know, just pray, you know. All right. This is Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh. And this is how we're already nigh. We've already passed that. We're in it. When thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong man shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the window be darkened. Okay, this is the time we're in now. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Okay, I'm gonna play this video.
Jobless, locked down, Americans are spiraling down into despair as they struggle to feed their families and keep a roof over their heads. But not to worry, folks. Not to worry. Congress has come to the rescue with a new $900 billion stimulus deal. That's right. So let's take a look at what's in the $900 billion stimulus deal that Congress just passed. First, the good news. The bill includes a fresh round of benefits for small businesses, as well as a one-time $600 check to most Americans. Here are the highlights. Direct payments of $600 to most Americans, $600 per adult, $600 per child. The amount decreases for individuals with more than $75,000 in income and $150,000 for couples. $300 per week in enhanced unemployment benefits through March. $284 billion for the Paycheck Protection Program that provides forgivable loans to small businesses. And it's also the most abused program of the CARES Act. This represents the bulk of the $32 billion that the bill puts toward small businesses. And then there's $82 billion for education, and that includes $54.3 billion for K through 12 schools, $22.7 billion for colleges, and governors would get $4.05 billion to spend on education aid at their discretion. For-profit colleges would get $908 billion for grants to students, and another $1.7 billion would be set aside for historically Black colleges, tribal colleges, and minority-serving institutions. And then there's $10 billion for childcare, $15 billion in grants for theater operators and owners of small performance venues, 25 billion in rental assistance, and an extension of the moratorium on evictions, $13 billion in funds for food stamp and child nutrition benefits, 30 billion for the procurement and distribution of the injections. You're going to love this, as well as testing and tracing, and 1.8 billion in tax credits for businesses to provide paid leave. That's nearly $1 trillion. And you better believe that there will be lots of pork and other shady components thrown in. One such questionable component is the $15 billion in payroll assistance to airlines that will, in theory, allow them to return more than 32,000 furloughed workers to their payrolls through March 31st. But in reality, since there's no enforcement clause, don't be surprised to find out that many of the airlines will continue to quietly lay off workers and use those funds to repurchase their own stock. They've done it before. And then we have the $45 billion transportation package. That's set to include $1.75 billion for airports, $200 million for airport concessionaires, and $2 billion for the private motor coach, school bus, and ferry industries. And besides the airlines, the stimulus will also include $1 billion to Amtrak, $14 billion for public transit systems, and $10 billion for state highways. The draft language of the emergency relief package includes a tax break for corporate meal expenses. President Trump has talked about securing the deduction as a way to revive the restaurant industry that's been destroyed by the lockdowns. The Treasury Secretary included the meal deduction as a White House priority in negotiations. But critics say that it won't do anything to help struggling restaurants and would largely benefit business executives who really don't need help at this time. Narrator's note. Hundreds of billions of taxpayer dollars for the elites and a one-time $600 check for their slaves. When those eviction moratoriums expire, when the marshal comes around to carry out a warrant and removes you and your family from your home, remember, it's all part of the World Economic Forum's plan to destroy the middle class.
All right, and right there, I want to read this as another scripture that I just want to pull up in. I wasn't even gonna pull out the second scripture, but I just said I'm waiting to see if it's, the Spirit lead me to pull it out. I'll just pull it out. All right. This is Psalms 55 and because before I even go to scripture, right now, like what she's saying, for the moment it seems good what they're doing. $900 billion stimulus. For the moment it seems nice, but you got to hear it. They're only giving people $600. The only people that look up in a situation is if you got kids. You got 4 or 5 kids, but then if you make over a certain amount of money, it's going to be cut down. The only people that's going to somewhat make it okay out of it, far as getting the money that Esau is giving, right? Caesar's money, is those that's with child that'll, bear a little better than the rest. But after that money is said and done, because no matter if it's a couple thousand, maybe they gotta pay their rent, whatever it is that, groceries, food. After they get done doing the things that they need to do, is gone. Okay, and once it's over, that's it. There's no more help coming. They're not going to do another package. Okay, this shit is done. Once you're done, you're done. Like she said, they're not you slaves. You're not going to get no more after this. All right, but right now he's going to ease you in. He's going to pat your butt. Put some powder on it. He ain't going to wash you up, clean you up with soap and with some soap without pork and without shrimp, crab, and lobster in it. You know, he's not gonna get you some natural soap. He's gonna clean you up with the filth, right? And he's not even gonna clean you up. He's just gonna powder you down, make you smell kind of good, but you still got a funk to you, and he's gonna send you your way. Okay, so the funk gonna come back once that little $600 wear off. Then you're gonna start smelling yourself again, and life gonna be even worse than it was before you got the $600. Okay, when the moratoriums end in March, life is gonna be that much more worse. Okay, life is gonna become pure, devastatingly hell for the working man and woman. Okay, especially Israelite women, Israelite men. Your life is gonna turn upside down. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go here. This is Psalms 55 and 18. He have delivered my soul in peace from the battle that was against me, for there were many with me. Yahweh shall hear and afflict them, even he that abideth of old. Salah, because they have no change. They have no changes. Therefore, they fear not Yahweh. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. And when nobody fuck with the so-called white man, so-called white man can't fucking with us. What was that what Malcolm X say? We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it was this devil that came and grabbed us up. We didn't go grab that devil up. We didn't come looking for slaves. That devil came looking for slaves. All right. He came looking for us. All right. Once again, verse 20, Psalms 55 and 20. He had put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. And we was at peace with so-called white men. Fuck, we ain't giving anything about Esau, bitch ass. Hey, Esau was spreading out the land. We don't nobody think about Esau. Fuck Esau. He had broken his covenant. Khan. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. So all this $600, that's the smoothest. That's the smoother than butter. And that's even kind of rough. Well, kind of is rough. Because really, each American should be getting those $3,000, put money in your pocket, 1,000 per kid. They ain't gonna do that. It's too much like right. They ain't gonna make that kind of decision for you people. They're gonna give all the money to all the other entities that's gonna do nothing with it but throw it away or sit and put it in for us another fund. It's a bunch of bullshit, man. All right, it's a bunch of pork. It's pork, like they said. It's pork. They even call it pork because they know that a lot of their rules and shit is shit. A lot of the things that they a lot of these moratoriums and all these different entities that they put money into, they know they have bullshit shit like a ceremony fund or a casket fund or some shit that ain't nobody never gonna be able to use. You never gonna get around all that red tape, and they're gonna take that money and push it over into something else. All right, and this money you're gonna be thinking it's in somewhere else, and nobody's be paying no shit to it. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody be paying no attention to what's going on. All right. So the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawing swords. All right, so that's what they're doing, and that's what this is, man. All right, let me go back, finish off this video, then I'm gonna close up.
And the next time you're waiting in the food bank line, remember, it's all part of the World Economic Forum's plan to destroy the middle class. You will own nothing and you'll be happy. Remember? The one-time $600 check to millions of hungry Americans is more proof that they want to grind you down into the dust.
Hey, that's it. That's why I brought that out. I'm going to read that again. She said they want to grind you down in the dust. The words of his mouth were, this is Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawing swords.
grind you down into obedient servants. $30 billion for the procurement and distribution of the experimental jabs, and for testing and tracking you. Unless something gives, and soon, I see success on their horizon. $600, folks. This is Nancy.
That's it. Hey, $600, folks. You know, what you gonna do with $600, man? You know, what you gonna do with $600? You know, that shit ain't gonna last a fucking day. It won't even last a half a day. You be out, hey man, shit, hell. 1-2 clicks, you done. You pay 1-2 bills. You done. $600 gone. $300 phone bill, $300 light bill, gas bill. And that shit's gone. You know, especially you check the check day to day. Shit, you're fucked. I mean, we all are really at the end of the day. We all, you know, hey, we all in the same boat. Only ones gonna fare a little better in this situation is the ones that got a couple kids. That maybe they get extra 600 here, extra 600 there. But after that, buddy, go, you're fucked. So by the time March hit, we all fucked. Rather if you got 4 kids and you accrued $3,200, you still fucked. It doesn't matter, man. You still fucked in the end, man. All right, still fucked in the end. So, you know, it's not going to last very long. And that's what their plans are. Their plans are not for this to last long. The plan is to do as this woman, all of us be on the ground like this woman here. Like this woman here in the picture. Their plans is for us to all be without so they can run a new world order, put the chip, give us the VAT, give us the chip, and serve that new world order. But Yahweh Shai got a plan for his ass. Okay, Yahweh had this plan that Yahweh Shai is going to act it out. And it's going to minister and manifest the plan of Yahweh. Okay. Hey, so with that said, call Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the Apostle Elders Great Millstone. Rule and teach well. Peace, salutation, all you Akim, 4 corners of the earth, no matter where you are, and you Aquaf, stay focused. Hey, we gonna get up out this bitch. It's ending. Stay focused, stay prayerful, stay vigilant. Stay on your watch, stay on your towers. Okay, keep pushing this word. You know, keep studying to show thyself approved. Stay on the highways and byways until you can't no more. Keep pumping, keep pushing, keep believing, keep the faith. Hey, we almost out of here. Kwam Bawah Dawudah, Kwam Bawah Dawudah, Kwam Yashala, Kwam Yashala, Shalom. Wild Barber. I'm Yaquad from YSO. Yahweh Shai Sanctified Ones. Shalom.